Today I'm headed out to Oak Canyon Nature Center, a 58-acre nature park nestled in the Anaheim Hills area. A year-round stream meanders through the park, consisting of 3 adjoining canyons. 4 miles of hiking trails traverse this park. Please read and observe the rules of the park that are posted as you enter the park. All the trails are well marked with signposts and are well maintained. I recommend picking up a map at the nature center, and while you're there, stop by to see the exhibits of some live animals and reptiles and some taxidermy animals showcasing the local fauna. This is a crested gecko. It was shedding its old skin. You can see the torn skin on its body and tail areas. This is a California king snake and is native to this area. This is a leopard gecko. It had a really thick tail which seemed out of proportion with the rest of its body. This is a tarantula from Chile. This is a bearded dragon. Here you see a young ball python. This active little fellow is a spiny tail monitor. A center display case shows several taxidermy animals that are native to this area. When you're inside the nature center, don't just look around, also look up and you'll see several hanging displays of local birds. Many of the hiking trails start and end at the visitor center. See the trail map for details about the trails and their locations. This is the junction of the Wren Trail straight ahead and the Stream Trail to the left. I'll be taking the Stream Trail to the left. The wonderful ladies of the Nature Center, who are very knowledgeable and an absolute delight to talk to, told me to look at the old-growth oak trees on these trails. Make sure you stop and talk to them. They are really awesome people. This mallard duck was enjoying the solitude of this little pool. There is something about the sound of running water that has a calming and serene effect on me. Do you feel the same way? All the trails have dozens of these bright red toy and berry plants, which were full of fruit. I continue my trek on the Stream Trail. This park is near the approach path for Orange County Airport, and every 10 minutes there was a passenger jet flying overhead. As I rounded this corner with the overhead canopy, I came to the oldest tree in the nature reserve. I was told by the Nature Center that this tree is about 300 years old. Looking at the size of the trunk and the thickness of the branches and its extensive network, I can well believe that this tree is very old. Looking up from the Stream Trail, I could see some wind caves high up on a cliff. We'll get a closer look at them when I walk along the Roadrunner Ridge Trail. This is the junction of the Stream Trail with the Quail Trail. I'll be continuing on the Stream Trail for just a little bit until it connects with the main road, which is a concrete pathway. Houston, we have a problem. Looks like the trail got eroded and washed away by the stream. This paved trail is known as the main road, and I will be taking it to the end till it connects with the Roadrunner Trail. The waters of this stream were crystal clear and cold. There you can see a water strider, which uses the surface tension of the water to stay on top of it. It uses its legs like oars to propel itself along. This is a view looking up the main road. Even here, I observed many toy and berry plants. Along this trail, I came across some pampas grass plants. Generally, pampas grass grows in well-drained soil, but these plants were growing in a small pool. Saw this gray squirrel foraging for food. This is a view looking back at the trail I just walked on. When I first saw this, I thought there was a snake hanging from the tree. Then I looked more carefully and saw it was a vine growing on the tree. It may be an independent vine or a parasitic vine. I'm not sure. If you know, please write it in the comments below. I reached the end of the main road and the start of the Roadrunner trail. The wonderful ladies of the nature center told me this was a strenuous trail, but in reality, it really wasn't. There is a short steep section at the beginning. The rest of the trail is a gentle rolling uphill and downhill. In just a few moments, I'm almost above the tree line of the trees on the riparian trails. From here, the trail is pretty much level with some shallow downhill and uphill sections. Along the way, there are many sections of the trail with prickly pear cactus on either side of the trail. Please watch your step and keep children away from them. On the Roadrunner trail, there is a short offshoot trail. If you take this uphill trail, you will be right next to the Walnut Canyon reservoir. I took this trail and decided to check out the reservoir while I was here. The reservoir was completed in 1968 and has a capacity of 920 million gallons and a maximum water surface area of 50 acres. Renovations in 2009 included the installation of a HIPAA membrane on top of the concrete base and a solar-powered circulation water pump. The reservoir receives untreated Colorado River water from the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. Water from the reservoir is then treated before being made available to the Anaheim Public Utilities customers. This informative board provides information about the reservoir and the subsequent renovations. Now back to the trail. I saw this manzanita bush right next to the trail, full of buds ready to become flowers in spring. From this junction, you can take the Quail Trail back to the Nature Center or continue on the Roadrunner Trail till the end. Along the side of the trail, I saw several plants that had been covered by a parasitic vine fungus weed. The daughter vine attaches itself to healthy plants and makes them more vulnerable to other diseases and insect pests. It's a stringy-looking plant parasite. Now, as promised, here's a closer look at the wind caves. This is the end of the Roadrunner Trail, close to the Nature Center. Thanks for joining me on this trip. I hope you enjoyed the journey as much as I did, and I hope you make a visit here yourself. Before I left, I saw this huge California king snake, coiled up and fast asleep. I was able to get some close-up shots of him while he slept.